Hello. In this lesson, we're going to work on two paragraphs. We'll read about the major parts of an airplane and how they work together. Each part plays a key role in making sure the aircraft flies safely and efficiently. Let's go through the first paragraph together.
An airplane consists of several important parts that work together to make it fly safely. One crucial component is the wings, which provide the lift needed to keep the airplane in the air. At the back of the plane, you'll find the tail, including the vertical stabilizer and horizontal stabilizer, which help maintain stability and control during flight. The engines, usually located under the wings or at the rear of the plane, provide the necessary thrust for forward motion. The fuselage is the aircraft's main body, housing passengers, cargo, and the cockpit, where the pilots operate the plane. Landing gear, which includes wheels and shock absorbers, allows the plane to take off and land safely. All these parts, along with various systems and components, contribute to the safe and efficient operation of an airplane.
Now let's look at the questions. Remember, the answers are all in the text. To find them, look for keywords in the questions. Then scan the paragraph for those words or their synonyms. To scan means to look for specific words in the paragraph. Let's do an example together. What's the main function of the wings? Okay, let's find the wings. What do the wings do? One crucial component is the wings, which provide the lift needed to keep the airplane in the air. So here we find the answer in the second sentence, to provide lift. And the next question, what does the tail help with during flight? Okay, let's find tail this time. At the back of the plane, you will find the tail, including the vertical stabilizer and horizontal stabilizer, which help maintain stability and control during flight. So, the answer is keeping the airplane stable, help maintain stability and control during flight. Okay, we go on with the third question. What helps the plane take off and land safely? We find the words take off and land safely and read the whole sentence. Landing gear, which includes wheels and shock absorbers, allows the plane to take off and land safely. And we find the answer. It's the landing gear. Right, and we have a vocabulary questionnaire. Synonym for maintain. Synonym for maintain is to keep. Okay.
Control surfaces are essential components of an aircraft's design. These surfaces include the ailerons, elevators, and the rudder. Ailerons, typically found on the wings near their trailing edges, control the aircraft's roll by moving in opposite directions. Elevators, located on the horizontal stabilizer, manage pitch by altering the aircraft's nose-up or nose-down attitude. Lastly, the rudder, situated on the vertical stabilizer, is responsible for controlling the yaw. It helps the aircraft maintain a stable flight. Precise and coordinated movements of these control surfaces enable pilots to navigate, maintain stability, and respond to changing flight conditions.
Let's practice our scanning technique again. Focus on the names of the parts: ailerons, elevators, rudder, and the actions they control: roll, pitch, and yaw. The first question, what do ailerons control? We find the sentence with aileron. Ailerons, typically found on the wings near the trailing edges, control the aircraft's roll by moving in opposite directions. So, we find the answer in the sentence. The answer is roll. And the second question, what's the function of the elevators? Now, we look at the sentence starting with elevators and find the answer. Okay. Manage pitch by altering the aircraft's nose up or nose down attitude. So the answer is to adjust the nose up or down. We go on with the third question. Which part of the aircraft helps to control yaw? And this time we find the yaw in the sentence. Lastly, the rudder, situated on the vertical stabilizer, is responsible for controlling the yaw. Okay, so here we find the answer. It's the rudder. Okay, and the next question, why is precise movement of control surfaces important? Precise and coordinated movements of these control surfaces. Okay, when we find this sentence, we can find the answer easily. Why is it important? Enable pilots to navigate, maintain stability, and respond to changing flight conditions. So the answer is to navigate, maintain stability, and respond to conditions. So the most important point is finding the right word. Which of the following is a synonym for precise? Precise and coordinated movements. Precise means accurate. Okay. Studying vocabulary is very important for you to understand text better and more easily. Okay, good job.